Playing college football has always been my dream, but there's just one thing in my way. I'm only 5'5". Even with some great high school years so far, it just seems like I can't get college attention. Growing up being a smaller running back, I've always seemed to find a way to succeed, and I don't plan on stopping now. With my senior season finally arriving, this is my last chance to show everybody height doesn't matter. Going into my first game, I was determined to show what I got. So as soon as I caught the ball, I started sprinting as hard as I could go. And even though they called me, I got us in some great field position. After that big return, you know we had to start the drive off with a run. Everybody was getting blocked, so I took complete advantage. I was up out of there, and even though I didn't get the touchdown, I still ended up with the 30-yard gain. The very next play, Steve hands me the ball again, and I power my way into the end zone for the first touchdown of the season. My teammates was turning me up. Next possession, I'm lined up as a receiver, and I get right behind the defense for a good 15-yard gain. 2nd and 10, Steve hands me the ball, and I'm just too fast for the defense to catch me. I had to turn them jets on them boys and got my second touchdown of the game. I'm making being 5'5" look too good. With my speed and ability to change directions, I was making their defense look goofy. And once I seen open field, ain't no chance anybody was catching me. Even with me being so short, I'm gonna throw it as a receiver as well. And my quarterback knows that, and he hits me for a 19-yard gain. At this point in the game, I was doing whatever I wanted. My route wasn't open, so I just decided to do my own thing. It got open for another first down. And even when I didn't get the ball, my team was doing their thing as well. We continued to absolutely dominate all game and end up winning 45-0. It was a blowout. I finished the game with 325 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns. And after the game, I talked to Kentucky, Cincinnati, and Tennessee, but none of them was ready to give me an offer just yet. I had finally got some attention though, and this is the exact start I needed to the season. To start off our second game, they were already struggling to take me down. Next play, I try to run through the gap, but my teammate gets in my way and I run straight into him. 3rd and 2, I run my wheel route to perfection. Steve completely misses me, but we still end up getting an 8-yard gain. Then I line up as the quarterback. I fake the handoff and the defense bites hard. The left side of the field was clear as day. I was up out of there and 25 almost caught me, but I got that touchdown first. I love the support my team was showing. Later in the first quarter, we come out in the same exact play. The defense bites on it again. I turned on the jets on them boys, and I thought I was in for another touchdown, but number 21 had other plans. It didn't really matter though, because I easily walked in the very next play, and you know I had to hit my little dance on them. To start off the second, we go straight back to the run, and it takes the whole team to get me down. The next play, I take off to the right side again for another 8-yard gain. With the blocks I was getting, it was just too easy to score. 21-0 in the second quarter, Steve hands me the ball again. I break out to the sideline, lower my shoulder, and put the safety on his back before I get tackled. I couldn't even believe what I had just done. I was becoming a straight up problem. Them boys was struggling to get me down. This type of play style might be what I need to get these scholarships. Just a couple plays later, I run in for our 4th touchdown of the game. We came out here and just dominated them boys today, winning 42-7. I had another great game with 280 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns. And after the game, I got 3 Division I offers. I couldn't believe it, man. I'm actually going to have the chance to play college football. Northwestern, West Virginia, and Virginia Tech also let me know they're interested in my game. To start off the game against Fairdale, Steve tosses me the ball and I cut straight through the gap. Number 14 thought he was about to tackle me, but I hit him with a nasty hard cut, and I get a big 30-yard gain to start off the game. But Fairdale responded and shut down my run the very next play. I had to answer right back though with a slight little 9-yard gain. 3rd and goal, Steve tosses me the ball and I trip over my teammate's foot and they get me down, forcing us to kick a field goal. Next possession, I line up as the quarterback, fake the handoff, and take off up the left side. Them boys caught up to me, so I tried to hard cut right, but they got me down. 2nd and 5, I'm on a wheel route and Steve throws the ball a little too early. I go get it though, make something out of nothing, and get a 12-yard gain. Next play, we run a halfback dive and I slide right through the defense to get us to the 1-yard line. Then I easily walk in for the touchdown. I could really play any position on offense. I was a threat anywhere, but it seemed like me lining up as the quarterback caught defenses off guard more than anything. Every single time we ran this play, we was in for a big gain or possibly even a touchdown. Next play, we run the same thing, but I go to the right and I break one tackle, then I break another, but I accidentally step out of bounds. Shortly afterwards, I run in for another easy touchdown though, and with the score being 24-0 with 4 minutes left, I have my biggest play of the game. My blockers did their thing and I used my speed to get up the sideline for another touchdown. The game ended in an absolute blowout, and I had 294 rushing yards along with 4 touchdowns. After the game, I got some some great news, and California offered me a scholarship as well as Northwestern. Then Wisconsin, West Virginia, and Wake Forest all let me know they was interested in my game. Then I got the best news of all. I am now a top 150 prospect in the nation. We continue to dominate the rest of the season against any team we face, and I felt more confident than ever in my run game. I had already shown I was one of the best running backs in the country, but I still felt like I had something to prove. And I was continuing to get better and better every single play, and I felt like my team was too. With the blocks I was getting, running the ball was honestly the easy part. I kind of felt like being 5'5" was an advantage at this point. I was lighter, faster, and could just change directions better than almost anyone. And I took complete advantage of it every chance I got. It didn't matter if I was catching the ball or running the ball, I was just as dominant either way. And that versatility creates more options for any team I'm on. I didn't care how big someone was or how good they were supposed to be. I went head to head with anybody, and I definitely wasn't scared to take a hit. I was scoring almost 5 touchdowns a game, while also averaging almost 250 yards a game. And my rank continued to climb higher and higher as I continue doing my thing. And even though rank really isn't important at all, it definitely felt good earning that #1 spot as a 5'5" running back. It was really something that I didn't even believe that was gonna happen coming into this senior year. I couldn't celebrate too much though because my high school career wasn't over yet. I was leading us to the perfect season, but none of it would matter without that state championship. And with the playoffs right around the corner, I knew we had to be prepared. So even against little competition, we still wouldn't show any mercy. I finished my last game with 270 yards and 4 touchdowns. I was now a 5-star, and going into the playoffs, I was the #1 ranked running back in the world. I had gained so much college attention and will continue to gain even more if I lead my team to a state championship. But I had a whole lot of thinking to do. I had so many options already. I could go to a Big Ten school like Wisconsin or Northwestern, or I could go to an SEC school like Tennessee or Ole Miss, or maybe even a Pac-12 school like Arizona State or Washington State. Where do you all have in mind? Where would a 5'5" running back truly fit in at? Make sure y'all boys comment down below. But even with everything on my mind, for now I'm going to have to put it to the side and get locked in for these state playoffs. We had a great season, and we'll see if we can get that state championship ring in the next episode. I appreciate every single one of y'all for watching, man. Appreciate y'all giving me the 4K. Appreciate all the love. Make sure y'all comment the college and all that y'all went down below. I'm gonna make sure I read all the comments, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. I'm out. Peace.